Welcome to another of the Builders Agency Lessons, where I go back in recent history, usually in the last week, and pull something out of that inspires me to talk about some topic, to extract some lesson, expand on something, whatever. That is what I'm here to do today. Today, we are going to talk about really strategic partnerships and being there for each other. That's kind of it. So I have actually an example from this week, but I'm going to throw in a couple extra examples from history. One of the things, if you wonder why I'm so busy, you may not, because you don't really know, do you? What do I do over here? I'm very busy. I have a continuous stream of projects hitting us. We also have direct clients and stuff too, where we do maintenance and things, but we have strategic alliances with other marketing agencies. We're a web design agency, so that's our wheelhouse. But we create relationships with others, like in marketing and advertising and stuff, to help them help their clients by either delivering an awesome website or fixing something, adding features, whatever we do for them. So it's a little different for each agency, different mixture, but yeah, we just help each other. So one of the things that can happen though, with this influx of things, we've built some of these relationships long term. So the first one I'm going to talk about today, which is the one that inspired this, I've been working with that agency for about 3 years now. I've only had this agency for like a little over 3.5 years. So it was very early on that we connected, and we've been working together ever since. We've been doing work for them ever since to help them deliver. And they're a digital marketing agency, and it's sizable. I mean, they have a good sized team. I'm working with their team all the time. And anyway, but one of the things that can happen is sometimes your partner's client, there may be. Now, I don't know what's always going on there, right? We kind of are behind the scenes. We're just handling what we're handling, what's coming at us. We may have conversations or I may see things that are happening. But sometimes, our job is just to do the work to help them get stuff done. At the same time, it's to help them deliver a project, right? And sometimes what we have to do on our end is go kind of the extra mile, if that works here. Just do extra stuff just to help the client or our partner deliver to the client. And that's what kind of one of the things that's happening this week is we have had this project that's been going on for a couple months, and we've been helping them. It's actually a Shopify project, and we've been helping them. And we were given an initial block of hours, and I had to ask for more because they needed more help. And we got another block of hours. And we reached a stage where I started to sense that, we needed to get this done. There were the other agencies helping, doing stuff too, kind of partnering up on this whole thing, right, with content and all that stuff. And so we're all working on this, and I basically cap those hours. Now we're at the end stages of this, and I just said, I'm capping it here. We'll just do things in between things. My team's been still helping, and we're still getting stuff done. And so yesterday, I got a note, and we had another thing we had done that somebody, we didn't realize we needed this, or the client actually gave us feedback, and they needed one extra thing. And I was asked, what are those extra hours? And I said, well, the extra hours, it was like a couple hours, hour and a half, something like that. And I said, but, he said, sorry about that. So basically I came back and I said, we've already burned through those hours you gave us. We're not charging you for this. I want to make sure you can get this delivered. That's basically what I said. I said, I want to make sure you guys get this delivered. Don't worry about it. If we have to do a few other things, we'll do it in between stuff. And of course he was very appreciative of that. Because he also communicated to me that the client is getting I don't know. I don't know what the words were exactly, but I don't think, they've already asked for extra time, extra money to do what they're doing. The project, the scope, it was a little underestimated. So my thing is, I'm going to, maybe I don't make as much money. I'll be profitable on it, but in my 3.5 years, I've never not been profitable, or at least not. I've broken even on everything at least. So we're good on our end. I just won't make as much profit, but it's fine. For me, what's more important in this situation is that partnership and making sure that they can deliver this project to that client so they can do their other stuff they're going to do, part of the marketing and all that. But for me, that's where I have to sometimes have that enough room in what we're doing to be able to just do it, not have to go back and nickel and dime them for stuff we're doing or whatever. And this happens. This isn't the first time we've done stuff like this. It's actually another project we've had this past year where it's very similar. And in this case, it's been this project that we knew up front it was going to be really kind of, it had already dragged on when we took it on. They knew that it's a larger company and it's slow and all that stuff. But we're at those end stages, and now I'm trying to help them deliver, and we're doing extra stuff at the end just to help them deliver this to get out the door. Again, the important thing for me is that we are doing everything we can to help them deliver that so they can make their client happy and then have that long-term relationship with their client. But then we can maintain a good relationship and keep our agency partner in good shape. Now, this also can work in the other direction. We've had situations. There was another partner. So this is somebody else we do work with, where there was actually 2 situations like this, and I don't know why. Again, I only see what I see. I only know what I know. I don't actually know everything, all the conversations that happen, or what's going on between the marketing teams and their clients. I'm just over here doing my thing. So in these, at least one of these instances, I had actually designed the site myself, and we built the WordPress site. We built it. And they just never could deliver. I don't know what happened there. They were just never happy with something. And eventually our partner just settled, paid us on the project. He said, this isn't happening. Or in one case, it was they decided not to even use them anymore. I think they severed the relationship and they just paid me for what we did. And that was that. And we continue to this day. That was probably a while ago, a year and a half ago. To this day, we're doing more projects. We're closing more stuff. We're doing more, So the lesson here, and how I operate, how I work, is that while, yes, it's important that, of course, I make a profit. That's how I'm going to stay in business, right? But there's going to be projects that are a real pain for our partners, maybe for us too. It's a trickle down effect. But sometimes you just have to, you just have to do that little extra to push it out or do extra work. That's just how I operate, because again, I am about relationships and about really making sure that our partner is, we may have to take a hit. We may have to lose a little money, or vice versa sometimes. And that's okay. Because you know what? In the long term, that all balances out, right? So we have other projects where we kill it, where we that was way easier than we thought. And we make a really good profit. So that balances that way. But it's also just long-term with each agency partner. So we may help them deliver this one project, but then we are suddenly getting, in fact, right before right before I did this recording, I saw a little bit of, you can see like part of a message, like you get an email on your phone, you can see part of it, something. And it was about, it was a website and a new project for this website that I'd never seen before. So there's a new project, new website coming in from one of our partners that we're already doing a ton of stuff with. And it's the long-term game. Of course, there's one other caveat to this, so if that's a good word for this. I don't know if I'm good with vocabulary sometimes. I like words though. Caveat. The other caveat to this is that yes, you have to have the budget and good cash flow to do those things, right? If you're running an agency or you're running a business where you're really day to day, or you're check to check, paycheck to paycheck, as they say, or where you can't afford to, like you need to squeeze everything out of every hour, every minute out of your people that are helping you, your team or whatever. That's going to be more difficult. That's going to be more difficult to do. I run an agency where we have breathing room. We have room to do those things. We have good cash flow. We have a good situation where we can do extra stuff, and it's not going to really have a big hit on us, right? That's kind of built into. That's how I designed it. And that's the way I want to maintain it over time. It's really easy, as we get more projects and stuff, where it's like that kind of squishes a little bit. But then eventually I would have to add a resource, add a person to the team or something to help us out. But yeah, that's it. I think it's the lesson here, and the lesson this week, again, with this client this week, but any client, any relationship we have, that we work with other agencies too. I'm always looking for those opportunities to make their lives easier. It's really important to me that their clients are happy, because if their clients are happy and they can get it done and they can deliver, because it's easy to do stuff, but actually delivering something, that's sometimes the most challenging part of a project. You can be working on something for months. Those last few days trying to deliver something. But if I can help them, maintain a good relationship with their clients and make their clients happy, then we have a solid partnership. We have a really good partnership, and everybody across the board is happy at the end of the day, and we can keep doing stuff together forever. All right. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. I hope you had a great week. Till next time, take care.